Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Oh, hi, Max. You gonna move for me, buddy? Oh, thanks, buddy. All right. Let me put my hair up. Clean my glasses. All right. Let me grab these slippers. Actually, I want to do socks. All right. Good morning. I woke up with like a cold or allergies. I don't know. My nose, you know how your nose drips out of one fucking nostril? Yeah, that was me. All friggin' night. But I also turned the heat up 2 degrees 2 days ago, just for the tortoises with the storm coming. So there's that. You know, Ascension, maybe, maybe, I mean, yeah, people can feel like they're having a heart attack, and it's part of Ascension with anxiety and just being alone in your body. But I usually just, yeah, I don't know. I never really look at a cold as that, but I do know they are cold and to the extreme flu-like symptoms. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, with my mom being in the same house, I just mask up, and I guess my brain just always goes to a cold, better safe than sorry. You know, you loving the mushroom coffee? You already got it? How did you get it so quickly? I mean, we just had this conversation. Did we have this conversation on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Like, you already got it in the mail? Holy shit. That was quick. Yeah. Oh, Amazon. I didn't know you could get it on Amazon. Is it cheaper? Is it the same brand? That's exciting. Maybe that's why they give you all those perks. I'm going to check Amazon. Everyday dose. They probably give you all those perks. So, look at that. Oh, you're paying more, though. You're paying $10 more. But that's okay. You probably... I would go to the subscription. I would go and get a subscription of it. Yeah, it's the same. I looked. But it's $10 more. I'm glad you're loving it. I've been putting a little cinnamon and just frothing 2% milk. And I've been liking it. But if you get the subscription, you'll also get like monthly gifts of your choice. Well, you get a gift of your choice when it comes to like the matcha or something else. Or like a creamer. You paid $30. Oh, everything I saw is $39. You lucked out. I just jacked it up on my price because I already have it. So, you know, they do that sometimes, which is shitty. You kind of got to sneak them and go away around it. But yeah, no, that's it. The matcha is $50. I don't even like the matcha. I don't like the way it tastes. I'd rather have just greens. I'm very excited. I'm glad you like it. I've tried multiple mushroom products, and this is the only one so far that tastes good. I know you can get it as like a tincture or a gummy. Those psychedelic mushrooms in the chocolate bar are pretty fucking good too. But when we're talking about, chocolate, mushroom coffee, it works. It actually tastes a little like coffee. The mushroom doesn't overpower it, which I think is fantastic. I got mine through the company itself. It's $30 a day. And it comes in this lovely box. And it's so cute. And it gives you pamphlets on stuff. And then you can just go there. Oh, look, feel like sharing. I don't know if you can screenshot that. And then it will actually work for you. You might have a shot. If it doesn't work, it's just I'm assuming it's probably just the name of the. It's so cute. Please recycle me for good luck. I'm gonna assume it's probably everydaydose.com, but don't quote me. You know what? They email me once or twice a week. I always delete it, so let me go to Everyday Dose. Everyday Dose. It is everydaydose.com. Super simple. Like I said. Well, not like I said like that, but I wasn't sure. Everydaydose.com. Yep, that's it. Everydaydose.com. So, and I think that coffee is even cheaper than that because I paid $30 for a cup, a 30-day supply, and a frother. And it comes with a cool little wooden spoon. Us versus them. They have that raise, mud water. This actually has mushrooms, collagen, low caffeine, no sediment. So they have a cinnamon raisin mocha latte that looks really good. Heat inflammation is going down. Wow, I'm really happy you like it. Well, you could still go on it and just act like you're a new customer because you got yours on Amazon. You know what I mean? Not a big deal. But I know I'm probably boring some of you guys, but Everyday Dose, it actually tastes like coffee, guys. There's like a little tinge of mushroom. No, not really, because I'm comparing it to like my mud water and other stuff. Like I'm telling you, like you can easily put like 2 drops of a sweetener and it tastes like your sweetener. It doesn't like you could be drinking vitamins for, It works that well. Definitely worth it. I'm only doing it once a day. She said she's doing it 3 times a day. And she can already tell the difference. That's great. And I haven't been getting nauseous. My nausea went away. My coffee was making me nauseous. And there is some coffee in this. No, there's not coffee. But I think it's 45% caffeine. So it still gives you that caffeine. You know, so you're a huge coffee drinker. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's working for you. What do you put in yours? Like I said, today I just, sorry guys, we'll be with you in a minute. It was just 15:15. Today I did a little cinnamon and like a 2% milk. But I do like caramel, so I think I'm going to get some caramel syrup at the store. I love how you can go to like their website too, and there's a video. Shows you how to make all the drinks. Marsha's into that, like, not me. You just use the creamer, yeah. And what I like about this too, if you guys are picky, I think you can mix it in just 3 ounces of water and take it like a shot, which is nice. Because a lot of people don't like certain taste of things. You can put it, I think, I only do 8 ounces, but I think it's, I think you only have to do, like I said, 3 to 8 ounces. I think I was reading the back of scoop 1 to 2 servings. Pour in some water. 4 to 7 ounces. Oh, that's with the matcha. So with the coffee, I believe it's 3 to 8 for you to get the full benefit. Lion's Mane, chaga, collagen. Reduces stress, anxiety, improves focus. Helps with weight loss, sleep, and the immune system. I was just reading. So yeah, I don't know. I think what I read, which is the back of the package, was 3 ounces. Or 2, which is nice because you can take it as a shot. Okay, so add water, 3 to 7 ounces. So I wouldn't even go 8. You get better benefits. You'll get better benefits if you don't water it down, you know? So. Alright. Let's do 3, 3, and 3 in it. The 3, 3, and 3 to me is already in it. The Eye of the Tiger. So there's going to be Eye of a Storm. 3, 3, 3 in the sense of 3 days before, 3 days after, because so I guess the current energy would be like today, give or take 3 days or 3 days, because this reading, typically I do 3 weeks, but I'm doing 3 days. Let me blow my nose. And I bet you guys, if you added like a little chocolate or something, you wouldn't even taste it. I mean, Marsh likes hers warm. I like mine cold. But you could probably put like, You can make a nice dessert coffee out of that with a shot of something. I really think you could do that. All right. On home again. I don't know what I'm singing. So, 1515. Didn't I just see 1515 earlier too? So, I'm almost positive I said 1515. So now that's twice. So Spirit's like, pay attention. They got my attention. I'm almost positive it was just 1515 twice. But not in the sense of like 15 minutes. It was like 15 seconds. 1515 is a important message to do what changes in your life and bring auspicious opportunities to enhance and enrich your life. Your thoughts, your words, your actions had influence in the result of outcomes in others. Therefore, maintain a positive attitude. Positive affirmations ensure that changes in the right place are now entering your life in the most positive and life-improving way. Be inspired to take action towards pursuing new opportunities appearing in your life at this time. Take full advantage, great benefit to yourself and others. Take charge of your own life. Do things your own way and make positive choices and changes that suit who you really are, who you are in your life. Stay positive, optimistic with these impending changes, and you will find they will go smoothly. Accept change in your life, call upon us for the higher self, and enjoy challenges. And enjoy the challenges and experiences to be had. Go your own way. Peace, love, and joy. Alrighty, schnighties. So let's get the weather piece out of the way. It's that video I did the other day. To me, the sun with the Appalachian Mountains have been coming in for days. Canada is going to get hit. It goes all the way to Alabama. So I know there's old fault lines. Do I think everybody along the way is going to get hit? No, not necessarily. But I don't know. The one with New York, is it just starting here and working its way down? Is it all linked to the same old fault line? I don't know. There's a lot of old fault lines that can still be activated. And there's live fault lines. And then there's other ones I'm not sure if they're alive anymore because they're buried so deep under, but they could activate. And it's also volcanic, which a lot of people don't know. But the fault line is volcanic. So that could be the stream that I was seeing. I'm not sure. To me, I don't know, maybe just avalanches, things like that. But I didn't send it to me. It was that thing with the storms. I thought I sent it to me and I didn't, which is a bummer. But it was the pink lightning. Oh, I did send it to me, just a different way. But I've never seen pink lightning. That one's not so pink. It's like 20 minutes long. I won't go that far, but look how cool that looks. Deadly. Look at that. Really? Okay, so I guess there was only a couple of the pink lightning, but it's what caught my eye. And I keep dreaming of it. So, again, I'm still getting pulled to the Asia. I don't think there's a fault line in between Egypt and Iran, is there? I remember we went through this years ago. But I do know Canada is going to get hit big time with what? I don't know. It could just be an avalanche. Well, is an avalanche only with snow? Because I'm seeing like boulders. It's so funny. I talked about all this yesterday, and it's so crazy that we know our phones listen to us, especially around Christmas. The commercials always pop up. But almost everything I mentioned about in a storm a couple days ago, or what I thought I was seeing, happened to almost all show up on one video on Snapchat. Just pulled it right up for me. So, again, Japan. It could have been what already happened, though. But I am feeling the Appalachian Mountains. And the Appalachian Mountains, I think I screenshotted it. I did. Starts at Canada and goes all the way to Alabama. And I've been saying Alabama for a couple days now. So it could have started with New York. Here was the snow, earthquake in New York. So I don't know if it's going to go that way or go like I don't know. Because there's something with Canada. The Appalachian Mountains in Canada for sure. And I think that they run through Nova Scotia and Quebec. Maybe Newfoundland is what it was. I think there was one more if I'm remembering correctly. So, I don't know, guys. Just stay safe. Sneeze. My goodness. I just look down and all I see is Canada, United States, and Brazil on the globe. All right, let me grab a lozenge. Where are they? I could have sworn they were over here. All right, I guess not. I'll bring a spare tissue and some water, though. All right. Now, let me try to find a lozenge before we start, because all of a sudden my mouth is so dry. Caden has little strawberry candies. Hey, buddy. door's stuck. Can you get it for me? What? Can you open your door for me? I can't get it. It's stuck. Give me strawberry candy, please. My mouth is itchy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me take an allergy pill. There's my Zyrtec. Here it is. Zyrtec D. Alright, guys, I'm prepping. Just give me a minute. I don't want my nose running this entire time. I get that ready, but I don't want it right this second. All right. All right. So, I keep hearing BK, have it your way. So I don't know if that's like having it your way or like dealing with somebody. But I feel like it's like BK, have it your way. Like, so be it. I don't know if that's like so be it in the sense of like stubborn. Brazilian leader and Canada leader are buddies. No, nothing about that. To me, this is weather. All right. So we're going to do 3, 3, and 3 based on the eclipse, guys. So it's basically the past is 3 days ago. The furthest would be 3 weeks ago. It's not true. It could be 3 months, but current and the next 3 are within 3 days because this is an eclipse. I keep hearing that song. I want to say I'm sorry. Eclipses Solar eclipse in Aries. Personal growth. Just in times of intensity, excitement, sometimes chaos, great swift to change, growth, pushing further on your soul's journey. So I have a funny feeling though. This is more like, I want to say like do's and don'ts, more like don'ts. I don't know. So let's read the past three. Let me get all the cards. It's 37-7. So 37-7. Not 37. 37 comes in a lot, but it's the same meaning as 37-7. Current energy. Give or take a few days. And within the next 3 days, 3 or 4, 3 days of the eclipse. So I'd say to the 11th. Okay. So this is like current, I'm going with today being the 6th. So the 6th to the 11th. Okay. I want to say I'm sorry. I don't know what song that is old. It's older. Yeah, perfection, sleep, renewal, so that's good. Careful, I do feel something sneaky with the sleep. Last 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, however you want to look at something. Anything that's going to be current is the 6th to the 11th. Past can go back 30 years. Current, please. Current. 6th to the 11th. Next to the 11th. Next 3. 6th to the 11th. I want to say I'm sorry. I don't know what song that is. Past 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years, 30 years, 33 months, 3 hours ago. Current energy, April 6th to the 11th. Eclipse energy, new moon in Aries, solar eclipse. I want to say I'm sorry. Anybody know who sings that? Chicago? Hard to say, I'm sorry. Damn, 3 cards right there. Current 6th to the 11th. I'm noticing that pink. I did a pink candle. Last 3 weeks, last 3 days, last 3 years, last 33 months, last 3 minutes. Current 3 days. Eclipse energy. Current 3 days, 3 hours. And 6th to the 11th. Last 3 days, current 3 days. Sixth to the 11th. Just kind of want to see if like something comes together and it completely falls apart. This eclipse is eclipsing things out. Total eclipse in my heart. It's almost like, say you've been on someone's ass over. You want, or you hope. And then it doesn't come in. And it decides to come in after the eclipse. This is the energy of like a day later, dollar short. Like the energy already kicked in, if that makes sense. Like that's why the eclipse is so great when it comes to things. Because it's not things you struggle with anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like intense, and all of a sudden it's just like, fuck it, I'm going in this direction. Fuck it, I'm leaving that behind. All right, so 36, 33. You could have separated yourself from a situation. I want you. Song reminds me of you. I lost myself for a little while. I couldn't let you close to me. So there's some serious shadow work going on here. You could have went through a separation. Someone trying to perfect something or feeling like it's not the right time. But this is like having an idea. Because it's like, with harmony and follow through, this is kind of like bringing something together, but actually going after it. And reassessing. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy. And who and what does not. It's time for some life cleanup. Again, this could be even you wanting something so bad, or a separation and not being able to have it. But again, it's reassessing. And it is like, okay, I am going to follow the happiness and follow through. So it's good. It's like reprioritizing. Block your nose. Zyrtec is kicking in, but now my ears are clogged. I don't know if I really feel a need to clarify these, really. It's pretty clear. But this warrior perfection, I feel like there's a lot of frustration here too. So somebody could have been trying to perfect something. making a decision, even to like apologize or anything with the Lovers, anything to do with, I'm sorry. Page of Hats to me, Page of Cups is always my I'm sorry card. It's somebody who has feelings. It's like happy. It's like feelings. Ooh, giddy, like when you first meet somebody. But you could be dealing with a perfectionist or somebody who likes to control something. Because this is like not making a decision. So somebody's going through a really hard time, or you're going through a really hard time thinking about somebody. Like, there's shadow work here. So it's like deciding to say, I'm sorry. So you're probably not talking to somebody. Let's not forget this eclipse is smack dab in Mercury. You have an energy here that won't make a decision to actually follow through. I want to say maybe that's a good thing because they're stuck kind of like doing shadow work. But it's like, I want you, lost myself for a little while, I couldn't let you get close to me, songs remind you of me, but like not going after it. Like they're not choosing good morning to go after you. But this is you not choosing to go after someone else. And it might be a good thing, but it might not be. It just really depends on who it is, what it is. But again, you have reassessing. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. So it's like starting to figure that out and playing cleanup. And it's probably somebody you know. It is the Lovers. Deciding whether or not to open up emotionally, talk to you, put feelings into something. This energy feels like it's not the right time. It's always the right time. But if somebody doesn't want it to be the right time, or they don't feel like it's the right time, it's not the right time. So you're dealing with somebody that, it's not the right time. Like this person could speak up and say something, but it doesn't look like they are. I want you, songs remind me of you, lost myself for a little while, I couldn't let you get close to me. This is somebody who's like emotionally unavailable. So this person could have separated themselves from you. You separated from them. Spirit separated you guys. But I don't think it's like that with Spirit. I think this is an energy that's fucking mute. And you got Justice, so like unjustified situation, like stressed out. The Four of Wands, household, Six of Pence, giving. Could be another woman, a man here, World, Queen of Hats, King of Hats, Four of Cups, missed opportunity. So this Justice here is karma. Grab a tissue, my nose is dripping. There is karma here. So here, what goes around comes around. Queen of Pence, Queen of Wands, and the Devil with separation. So there's something in the Fool reversed. There's something toxic as fuck going on over here. So if you're not talking to somebody, it's probably a good thing. But I think it's toxic as fuck because somebody's not moving. If that makes sense. So if you broke up with somebody, it's probably a really good thing. But it's like staying stagnant at the same time, which isn't good. You have sleep. This kind of reminds me of like, it's a little sketchy to me. You have signs, divine feminine. You have patience. You're being asked to have patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but stay strong. And there's a reason why things are not aligning in the way you want them to at this moment. Have patience and things will eventually work out. You have, I'm becoming a better person. The timing wasn't just right. So it's probably this energy with that whole not the right time thing. So Spirit could be telling you to have patience here. Mercury could just be bringing things up. But I also have here, love you and becoming. So I do feel like there's like a transformation happening, even possibly when you're sleeping. It's almost like a whole bunch of imaginary little like doctors. I'm seeing like little tiny little figures coming in and patching you up. Like fairies or something. I don't know. Something beyond this world. This is kind of saying that you understand, or Spirit wants you to understand. Because like I'm becoming a better person, the timing just wasn't right. You'll be traveling soon. It doesn't feel like it's you becoming a better person. And it's not because my spiritual is always a great person. We don't do work. Like, it's not like that. Like, I feel like it's linked to this energy as if it's saying, like, it's not meant to come in, or they don't have the courage to come in. Because I feel like it is meant to come in. So it's almost like somebody just is like, fuck it, I'm a failure, I blew it. But this energy over here is stagnant. And again, this could be your own energy and your own thoughts in regards to something coming back around with Mercury. So just be patient with yourself. I feel like someone might blow it though. The eclipse is no joke. So if somebody's just dwelling on how something didn't work out in the past, knowing that they could go after something new and get out of this energy and be honest. Like, you'd be able to get out of a situation. So if someone's stuck in it, then so be it. There's not much you can do. But this, eclipse is a no joke. It will wipe people out of your life. To me, this is not saying be patient and wait for this person. You never wait like that. And especially if you're not even talking to somebody, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just, no matter how much somebody is going through something, to not respond is just, it's disrespectful. It could just be someone's ego too, but this, to me, there's just something here that's just disrespectful. And you wouldn't wait on energy like that, You could be traveling, loving yourself more, becoming something. I mean, honestly, you could be becoming a better person because you're seeing that somebody was just a shitty person. And because, again, you're dealing with somebody like not the right time. That's not a thing. It's always the right time. It's a thing in the Matrix world, but it's always the right time. So if this person is being this way towards you, or whatever the case may be, especially if you're in this situation, let it go. Like, I think they're going to get eclipsed out anyway. I don't see you making excuses. If somebody claims they were a friend, or this is a friend, and not responding, or coming up with excuses, that's a big no-no. It's a big red flag. I don't see depression. It's almost like the read I did the other day. Where it's like all that energy thinking about you, but nothing, they're doing nothing about it. And with communication, you got the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. It's like somebody blocking you, or you need to block an energy because there's still something toxic here. I don't think this is spirit blocking it, though. I think you're just dealing with a shitty fucking person, whoever this read is for. It's just not aligned. This person is not meant to walk your fucking path. Could they be scared? Possibly. But they would have to push through their shit. The eclipse pushes people out of your life. Like, I hear ticking. Like, it's ticking. Not a ticking time bomb, like clock, like it. In the Queen of Peppermills, again, Queen of Wands, the same energy, with the Fool being reversed, 4 of Pence holding back, Empress. There could be another person. Or it's like this person is like, it's a challenge for them to talk to you, but like, could be somebody's lesson. I wouldn't sit around and fucking wait. If somebody was talking to you and you're being patient, that's a whole nother situation. But to me, with the cards that are coming out, like, this is silence, or somebody blocked or you blocked. I don't really see it as like a challenge. All these signs, you'll be traveling soon, love you, becoming, like, you're going in a new direction. Again, like this eclipse, day late, dollar short, that energy is no joke. Especially if people like, oh, they'll always be there. There's only so long and so much someone can take. There's feelings. Like, I feel like there was games played. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who played a lot of fucking games. 5 of Cups, a lot of regret. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Queen of Oysters. Yeah, there was a lot of games over here. Hurt, manipulation. Would rather deal with. It's just like being stubborn. It's probably somebody else in their foundation. Again, Queen of Pentacles can be a wife, a mother. You got 2 5s, not allowing change. Like, they wanted you, but they allowed somebody else to stop it. And it's just an energy. It's almost like they built something with somebody else, or this is somebody who cheated on somebody and you didn't know that they were with somebody. Because it is definitely another woman. And again, this 5 of Wands, it was like playing fucking games. There's this Mercury retrograde. 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, options. You're not going to sit there and review your options. Another energy can. Yeah, so you're changing your mind when it comes to something anyway, or you're waking up to something. 9 of Cups, your own happiness, everyday contentment. It's almost like reassessing with the 8 of Swords. Wounded Warrior, 8 of Cups. Queen of Flamingos, Queen of Cups. Juggling, Knight of Swords. Yeah, no, something, it's like a day later, dollar short. There's something that just stays in your head. You're seeing something when it comes to your foundation. It's like in your happiness. It's almost like you're reassessing. It's almost like that's almost your message. Yeah, something toxic that's not fair. And you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck with the Moon and the Queen of Hats. It's nope. It's like you're going to have a negative thought about them, or a toxic thought, or it's the way they're treating you. And it's just like, I'm done. And for some of you, it will be that easy. The eclipse does that. It could be you just choosing to like, nope, that person's completely out of my life. It's almost sad because there's another energy here that had, or still does have, a lot of love for you, but they're not coming towards you because of someone else. So that's the choice they made. And it will stay that way. And there will be some regret. This regret will kick in. But it's meant to go that way. They're meant not, like, when it's said and done, there's something very karmic there. The tables will turn. It will come back to bite this person in the ass. The decisions they made. Looks like lousy decisions, poor decisions. But somebody who thinks they were doing the right thing. Sadly enough. Let's see what this says. Renewal within the next 3 days, so that's good. Shift of energy. You have deception, mute. So this might be a turnaround. This might be where you go mute. Because it's like rocking the fifth dimensional energy. You have shadow, so I think it's shadow over here too. It's this person. And you got spirit. So there's a lot of higher vibing energy here. I feel you even though we're apart. I hid who I really was from you. I left you before you could leave me. I hope one day you can forgive me. I don't know if you will. And I don't know if you have to be quite honest. And another card of patience. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You are a fire sign. Just a few more months or weeks. Good things come to those who wait. And pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs, which is right here. Right next to patience. Both subtle and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you move forward in order to live your best life. So they're asking you to leave behind a fire sign or just doesn't have to be fire, but pay attention because the signs are there. Especially if somebody's being mute. They just don't want to take accountability. But they're still thinking about you. But Spirit's kind of saying, but who cares? They don't want to own their lies, their truth. Like they're just, it's somebody who doesn't want to take accountability for the shit they did. They don't want to say, I'm sorry. You're going through, it's almost like a renewal. This energy will eventually come back. But I really feel like it's a day late, a dollar short. So if you know somebody's lying, you're seeing the signs, they're not talking. They're karmically in the shadow for a reason. Here, I do think Spirit did separate you. In the beginning of the read, I didn't see it, but it's here with the shadow and Spirit here. So it's almost like somebody who ghosted you or went crickets or blocked you. I left before you could leave me. You're going through a new energy, a new door. Spirit's going to make sure. With this renewal, fifth dimension and Spirit. This isn't your shadow work. It's theirs. They're going to get put through the ringer. This person doesn't want to own their lives. Knight of Peppermills and Three of Swords. Yeah, it's this person. It's the Knight of Wands, Three of Swords. It's like as quick as they came in, as quick as they go out. Or it's just somebody that's hurt. They're going through like the death card. Like something in their life is over. They could even be just moping. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't, they mope. They're sitting in sorrow over somebody who's not even crying over them. I think there's definitely 3 people. I think at some point they cheated and they don't want to own it. They don't want you to find out. So they'd rather just play mute and not own their shit and take accountability for it. Death card, Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot. Yeah. The Sun, holy shit. King of Pentacles, the Hermit. Look at all this major arcana. It's very karmic. And they're still lying to somebody else too. So it's almost like if they would come out to you, they're very, Death card, staying mute. It's almost like they don't want you to know that you were right. It's just, it's ego. It's just shit like that. Again, somebody who doesn't respond, somebody who just is investing in disappointment. So, honestly, some of you might not even know who this is, and this is just somebody honestly getting their karma for the way they treated you. 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 30 years ago, 33 months ago. Shit like that. This energy would just lower your vibe anyway. I'm sure it did. King of Cups. There's somebody better out there for you. Stay strong. With the Strength at the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. You're going to be blocking something soon. There's somebody better for you with the King of Cups. Somebody who's going to love you, respect you, be there for you emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. Let this energy sit in the shadow. Pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, subtle or ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you move forward in life. And again, it's especially if somebody's not responding, if you're reaching out with this mute card. Eventually, they all come back, guys. I'm sure by then you'll be in a completely different relationship. And this person will sit with their excuses and their reasons why. Instead of being honest. This is like the things like where you think someone's a friend, but they're not a friend. That's what this feels like. Even platonic. You know what I mean? But like you're done. And here comes their karma. I could put like me and one of my girlfriends that like ran their mouth. I told you about this months and months ago to the other person. And I said to the other person, like, why would you even want to be friends with her? It's not about being kosher. She played us both against each other. It's childish. It's high school. This could be a lover. This could be a friend. And here comes their karma. You know? You're going through a renewal and they're going to sit in pig shit with their feelings. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Let it, like, leave it behind. Some of you play mute, especially if somebody lied to you. You know? Don't fall for somebody's bullshit. It just wasn't time. Blah, 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 blah. No. Especially if you were reaching out. This reminds me of, like, either you weren't reaching out and they were waiting, or you were reaching out, but there was still a lot of games. This person that you're dealing with just wouldn't follow through. They wouldn't balance out a situation. They wouldn't make something right. And they had plenty of opportunities to reassess certain situations and do the right thing, and they didn't. And be careful, because this could be somebody drawing you in as they sleep. Projection magic. Somebody was asking for you to be patient with them, but I wouldn't. No fucking way. I really want to say I'm sorry. Like, and that's a heartfelt song. And this person's just going to have to sit with it because they sat with it for so long. Or you're dealing with a completely different energy that's coming in that really does want to apologize. Because there was 2 men in a different read within the last week or 2. Could have even been weekend energy. And some of you, it's this person coming back around, but I wouldn't believe their lies. It's like, say you reached out or checking in on somebody and you don't hear from them for months or whatever the case may be. And they come back and like, oh, I'm a better person, this and that. The timing wasn't just right. Like, no, fuck that person. What, now it's convenient for them? Now they want to respond. Now they want to reach out. I'm telling you, like, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So there's somebody in their family that's the same exact fucking way. Like, I feel like I can get more messages, but like, for what? Like, regardless, like, just let karma take care of it. You were stabbed in the back by this person. And right now you're ascending, preparing for union, probably with somebody else. And then kisses, unconditionally loving, receiving, affection, falling in love. Like I said, there's somebody else. So this could literally just be like, I'm hearing a book. Thoughts of, it's a old book. Memoir, something with a memoir. So this could be somebody who just did you wrong. And this happened a very long time ago, and there's just somebody else coming in, and this person's just feeling your energy now because shit in their life is falling apart. Because this person, like, it's not a good thing when they come back around, guys. Like, oh, I'm a new person. No, they're not doing their shadow work. Like, mm-mm. And it could be another feminine who's gonna feel, but this could be a very karmic situation between two people, and someone comes towards you, and you end up in a relationship, and this person plays fucking victim. But you're feeling fresh and renewed. Don't let somebody's ex get in the middle of your happiness if the tables turn here. Somebody could try to blame you. Yeah, no, see, there's another woman here that's stuck. And then there's another energy that's ascending. Somebody could be using nostalgia. Yeah, there's a lesson here. Somebody could be using nostalgia to move forward. I think there is another woman here too that purposely put you in a fucked up situation. I don't know why, but fuck them. Don't dwell on that shit. There will be somebody that comes into your life, or in the next 6 days. And if it's not somebody that physically comes into your life, it's karma being delivered. And you have good karma coming your way. Like, continue to ascend. You're going to be falling in love with a higher connection, fifth dimension. It's coming in. I don't know if this higher love is coming in within the next 6 days. I think things need to be eclipsed first. I think this person comes in after, like, you have this, like, and this shift of energy. It just comes when it's meant to come. It's like a life partner. The eclipse lasts 6 years. So you probably might even end up marrying somebody within the next 6 years. It would be like a lifetime partner. That's what I'm hearing. But this is eclipsing what needs to be eclipsed out. And again, this person might not come towards you. You might not even know who this is, or you do, and they're just karma's being delivered as you go through some type of new beginning. It's like the becoming of a situation, renewal. And be careful, pay close attention, because again, on the flip side is a fire sign that wants someone to be like patient. If somebody else doesn't ascend, but it's like, caution, pay attention here. Someone's straight up lying. And I don't even think it's someone who's lying to us personally in our face. I think this is other karmic energies lying. Remember, because it was 2 women here. So somebody has to deal with the bullshit before they can break free. But they can break free anytime. They're just struggling. They're purposely staying stuck. They're allowing another energy to keep them stuck. It's kind of energy of like if they don't take accountability, well, the truth comes out. Then they have to take accountability for all the other lies that they told. So some people would rather just, keep it kosher with a shitty family situation. And it is what it is. Let somebody believe somebody else. This person will end up stabbing them in the back. And that's what needs to happen. They will be betrayed one way or another from someone else. So I just heard as we proceed. So it's almost like high five, motherfuckers, if you're like slapping your spirit guide. Bye. What a fucking shit show. So this could be multiple people for you. It could be platonic. It could be something that wasn't platonic. I'd reassess what type of energy you allow back in your life. That's for damn sure. This is an energy of like somebody would rather sit back and cry about another situation than to move their life forward. So it's karma. Spirit is definitely getting you out of a situation. And some of you don't even actually know what's going on behind the scenes in the sense of like whether somebody's mute or not. Like you're ascending and then making sure that this does not affect your ascension. This could be a mother, a sister, a cousin, a friend. They lied. They stabbed you in the back. They betrayed you. You also heard it takes two to tango. This energy is definitely getting their karma. I'm trying to really figure out like the point of this whole reason though, you know what I mean? Like this whole reading, I really thought it was going to go somewhat differently than, hey, they're taking care of karma, but like, even if another energy, say there's 3 people and one is really ascending, already spiritual, working with that energy, and somebody's slowly ascending, doesn't mean they'll be coming back your way, but eventually one will be left. mindfulness, best intuition, something else came in. Yeah, cutting ties. So spirit is just cutting ties you might not even be aware of unless you're doing this yourself. You're at the end of a path with a person, situation, or a memory that has drained your energy long enough. It's time to cut this tie that could be holding you back, and venture back into the world and find a new opportunity. You have spent enough time trying to fix a situation or dwelling over it. It's been long enough. It's no longer helpful. Try to see this new beginning as a bright moment of discovery. The 2 circles in this card represent 2 rings of attachment, emotional intelligence, or intellectual. Picture the knife cutting through both rings to release them and becoming yourself. Use this card when you can't remove yourself from the clutches of unpleasant situations. Visualize a rope holding you tightly. Take the knife and imagine cutting through the loops with ease. Imagine taking a deep breath and feeling the freedom. You are strong, powerful, and ready to move on. Cut this link in order to heal. Again, they could have, chose somebody else over you. Karma will eventually come back around. Like, it is what it is, I mean, I can put 3 different scenarios in my life where 3 possible different scenarios that this could be, just in my life alone. And even if it's stuff you don't like dwell on, it's still something like subconscious, unconscious. So if you're not sure what this is, just ask your guides to help you cut the ties tonight to whatever this is. Because you have sleep. Ask them to help you cut this tie. Whoever doesn't deserve to be in your life, or whoever's been, is black magic too with this divine feminine energy up here. Even if it's just the evil eye. A bitter friend, your ex, somebody else's ex, someone who's jealous of you, like just shit like that. Someone who played games with you. Somebody who's not talking to you, somebody who's playing mute. And it could be multiple people. This could be all the 3 people in my life that are now officially out of my life that I can think of. There's no going back. And it's the ascension. It's the eclipse. It's a really good thing, guys. Might feel bittersweet to some of you right now, but no way. Like, this is like, the energy doesn't last long. Like the sorrow, the what if. Like, nope. The next wave of energy is like momentum. It's not thoughts of coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sad to see you go. Too bad, so sad, too bad. Well, whatever that is. Like, they all eventually come back around and want to say, I'm sorry. Whether it's their own closure because they're getting karma. You know what I mean? And they think coming your way solves it. It doesn't. They got to resolve their karma and their shadow work their way. In some of you, all 3 of these situations, it does involve another woman. So again, it just could be, platonic, somebody else's ex, a mother, a family member, somebody you thought was a friend that wasn't a friend. They lied. Instead of owning it, they stay mute. I wouldn't worry about it. You know how karma works. And a lot of you, this has happened within like the last year or the last 5 years. Because this is the shit that's got to go. Within the last 6 years, eclipse to eclipse. You know what I mean? You're not going to carry that into the next 6 years. Guarantee all those 3 situations for me will come back around with sorries. Same with you. It's a 6-year turnaround. But they don't have a chance. going into your new renewal right here. You can kind of try to stop it, but it's not going to happen, especially if it's somebody's ex. These are women who has also stabbed you in the back. Some of you, it's obviously men, but like, to me, it's both. And you can just add this to another scenario in your life, or add them to the list. People who don't do their shadow work, don't heal their own pain, make excuses, all the signs in the world, but they choose to stay stuck, stay in certain situations, they lie, they play mute. They're not ascending. They're going to be stuck at a crossroad for a very long time in their life because they wouldn't get out of a crossroad. It's like energies where the signs are so fucking obvious, but they don't read into them. Like, they're just oblivious. Do you really want those people in your life? Absolutely not. And again, some of you, these people are just kind of like block, and then they decide to come back around. Like, Let's just pull 3 cards on this Divine Feminine. Got forgiveness, destruction, barrier. There's the barrier again. I just saw cycle. They have a lesson to ascend, but they'd rather stay in a karmic situation. You know, they could leave you alone, but why would they do that? It's more fun to talk about behind you, about your back, or silly little Google magic, or, you know. And others of you, if you're really feeling stuck in regards to somebody thinking they were going to come back, like, just block it. It's karmic. It's your lesson. You're ascending. Cut the damn tie. Let it go. But Spirit's kind of mostly saying here it's on these other, it's their energies, whoever they are. You know, and they're not going to ascend, guys. Some of them might, but they're not, it's not linked to you. It's not somebody coming back your way and apologizing. It's just somebody smart enough to move on with their life and get out of a shitty situation with a shitty person that probably cheated on you with them, or something linked some way. You know what I mean? Some way, somehow. And it's them being like, bye. And then the other people sit in the damn karma. It's other people's shit. And if you don't know who you need to cut ties with, then Spirit's just going to cut them for you. Or again, ask Spirit, like, I may not be aware of all these multiple energies, but as you sleep, like, help me cut these ties. Whoever doesn't belong in my ascension. And if you know exactly who those people are, write them on a piece of paper and, cut the ties. Fold it up, flush it, burn it. However you feel like you want to cut the tie. Ask Spirit, like, if you burn it with their names, if you can turn the ash into like good energy for extra energy for you. Well, as you flush it, burn it and flush it, just always make sure the remaining paper or whatever it is has a good intention with it. Like nurture the universe, like come back as like, how do you, like new growth. I don't know how to explain it. Like everybody does it differently. As the ashes go up into the air, you know, ask for them to be turned into like good particles, good energy for other people who need it. Put intention behind it. Because if you're going to do something like that, you have to put intention behind it. You can't just, you know, write down names and then burn it and hope for the best that you're cutting ties. You have to put intentions behind the burnt paper, or if you flush it down the toilet. I would suggest using a very tiny piece of paper. Make it easier to burn as well. But again, just do yourself a favor and ask Spirit to help you cut these ties, because it's like while you're sleeping, I'm telling you, like it's like detoxing. Like me with the cold and all the mucus coming out, it could just be a lot of negative things in my body. It's like, let's get rid of them. Again, you can just imagine yourself cutting through the rope yourself. And voila, you know. I do want to come back and do a past life reading with cards. I'm getting pulled to do that. We haven't done those in a while. And I think it's because there's an energy of like the spirit messages, right? And something with your past life. But in the sense of like good things. So, happy Saturday, and let this eclipse just eclipse out what needs to be. People always come back and apologize, and if they don't, so be it. I do love the beauty of it, though. Like, it's if you sit here right now and you think to yourself, like, do you really need to apologize to anybody? Probably not. That's because you are who you are, and you're authentic, and you know how shit works. And then you got a shit ton of people on the board that feel the need to apologize, but won't apologize because of their own ego. Feminine or masculine, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, let them do what it is they do. It always catches up to people, guys. Just don't let it be part of your life anymore. I love you guys. I'll see you shortly. Bye. You're welcome.